Spoiler warning for everything through Battleground, but I think we need to start talking about theories about who Cowl could be. Okay, so Cowl could literally be anybody in the series, or he could be no one. But one person I wanted to talk to y'all about today was the fact that he might be able to be Justin DuMorne. Stay with me here. Cowl has been mentioned as having skill with a sword, which only really makes sense if he was a warden at some point. We know that Justin was a warden who helped the White Council take down Kemmler, and that's also where he got Bob. Justin DuMorne was also Simon Petrovic's apprentice. As Cowl, Justin could have been the one to sell Simon Petrovic out and give the Red Court vampires the information that they needed in order to enter Archangel, which led to the demise of Petrovic and everybody else that was residing with him. Side note, some theories have Justin and Simon Petrovic working together on this whole thing, and it would be a great way to stage Simon Petrovic's demise if Cowl gives the Red Court the information that they need because he's Justin and he knows that information. And then Simon gets to pretend like he's part of the attack and that he falls there when actually they were in cahoots the entire time. We also don't have any evidence of there being a death curse from either one of them, so there's a lot of things left up in the air. Also, like we've talked about before on this channel, Harry might not have beaten Justin like he thought he did. It's highly unlikely that a warden could be smited by his 16-year-old apprentice, for crying out loud, even if he was a Starborn. But if that apprentice is a Starborn and unable to be infected by Nemesis, then framing him for breaking one of the laws of magic and having the wardens take him out in your place is a great plan. If that's the case, then Justin is still, one way or another, in play and in need of a disguise. Fire often covers up or outright destroys evidence that the White Council could have used to figure out the plan. And Harry also thought that Elaine was lost in the fire, and she's very much alive. Elaine's also frontrunner for Kumori's identity, so a Justin-Elaine pairing between the two of them would make a lot of sense. And most importantly, to our knowledge, Justin did not fire off a death curse. That means that his spirit wasn't used up to make something happen. And I know that death is a spectrum in the series, and soulfire is a thing that Harry's used in the past, so having Justin's energy being in play means that he's a good candidate for Cowl, or has some other way to pop back into the story. Even if Justin didn't meet his end, we know from Grave Peril and Deadbeat that there are ways for ghosts to body swap and even temporarily possess another person and then leave that person's body later on with them intact. Kravos was able to possess Lydia and Justine in Grave Peril to taunt Dresden, and Corpse Taker was able to body swap completely, usually with the old host getting smited before anyone could figure out that the wrong person was in the wrong body. It's very possible that Justin's spirit could have co-opted Elaine's body, and so she might not have even realized that he was there, or she could have been controlled by him for a while, and then he left when he found a more suitable vessel, i.e. whatever Cowl is right now. And in the book Summer Night, there's this conversation that Elaine is having with Harry where he says that he trusts her to hold back the poisonous thorns. And she's like, you don't know what I am anymore. And that's really interesting. Like, is she still a thrall? Is she working for somebody? Has she changed into something else? That's a big hint that there could be something there. And I'm just going to put my tinfoil hat on or my fake gold headband and say that it could be a very, very convincing hint that her and Justin are sharing a brain at some point. But it would also make sense that in the moments that she is with Harry, Justin is not with her, just so, pun intended, Harry can't figure out by like sensing through her magic and stuff, because obviously he's very intimately aware of what her magic feels like. So he can't detect Justin's magic in the mix there. And to state the obvious, Cowl is probably disguised since he wears a hood and his voice is all distorted. And that tells me that if he didn't make an effort to be disguised, that it would be easy for Harry to figure out who he is. Once you get past the facade, I think everything else falls into place and we get a big reveal. So what do you think about Justin DuMorne being Cowl? Do you have another person that you think Cowl is, or do you think Cowl is somebody that is just Cowl or somebody that we haven't met yet? Tell me in the comments down below. If you like what I do, please hit the subscribe button and join the Cap Nation. We'd love to have you. I post a lot of Dresden Files content and do a thing called the Saturday Show where I talk about books I'm reading and do reviews and all that kind of stuff. Like, share, subscribe on all your social media, get your pet spayed and neutered, and if you think I suck at this, leave me a comment down below and I'll try to suck better next time. Bye!